Hello friends, welcome back. Let us now see theory of contiguous conditioning. This is proposed by Edward Ray Guthrie, an American psychologist. This theory is also known as theory of contiguity and contiguous conditioning theory. This was introduced in 1935 and it explains that learning occurs when a stimulus and response occur together at the same time. Okay, stimulus and response occurring at the same time. So this occurring at the same time is called contiguously. So the meaning of contiguous is stimulus and response occurring at the same time. Okay, so Guthrie believed that one successful association between stimulus and response is enough for learning to occur. Just one association is more than enough for learning to occur. Okay. Unlike Thorndike and Skinner, Guthrie believed that reinforcement is not essential for learning. Reinforcement means awards, praises, rewards are not essential for learning. Just the association between stimulus and response is more than enough. So what is contiguous conditioning? It is a theory of learning which states that when a particular stimulus and response occurs together in close temporal association, means in close association if they occur, the same stimulus tends to evoke the same response whenever it appears again. So when stimulus and response occur together, whenever in future the same stimulus happens to be given to the student will produce the same response. Okay, so stimulus plus response together once at the same time, learning will occur. So this is a key idea. So what are the keywords? Contiguity, association, stimulus, response, habit formation, and one trial learning. We'll see all these in the next slides. Edwin Ray Guthrie. So who is he? He's an American psychologist. He's a behaviorist. Okay, he deals with the people's behaviors and he developed the theory of contiguous conditioning. He rejected the idea that reinforcement is necessary for learning and he believed that learning is based on close relationship between the stimulus and the response. So what are the basic assumptions according to him? Learning occurs through association. Stimulus and response must occur together. Learning can occur in a single trial. That means learning, according to him, learning occurs in a single shot. Okay. Then practice will improve performance, not learning. Now here I want to take time and explain you the difference between performance and learning. So what is performance? What is learning? So performance is basically it happens during fixed intervals, during fixed time. Like for example, your end semester exams or your quarterly exams. You have to perform in such exams. Okay, and these exams will happen during a particular phase. Okay, not every time. So performance does not happen every time. It happens only during particular phases, like half yearly exams, quarterly exams, or end semester exams, something like that. Whereas learning, it doesn't have a particular time. Learning happens throughout a person's life. Okay, that is learning. So performance is single time. Learning is throughout. Okay, so we have seen learning occurs in a single trial. This is a one shot. This contiguous theory is just one shot learning. Learning during a particular time, particular period. Okay, so practice according to Guthrie, it will improve the performance, but not learning. Okay, if you keep on practicing, you will be able to perform that particular exam well. But practicing will not help you throughout your life. That is learning. Okay. Reinforcement is not essential for learning is the final assumption. Okay. What is the meaning of contiguity? Contiguity means closeness or occurring together in that same time and space. Okay. If you see an example, A child touches a hot vessel and immediately withdraws his hand. Okay. So here, hot vessel is a stimulus and the response is the hand withdrawal. So both are occurring at the same time. That is contiguous. They both are contiguous. Okay. Continuous is different. Contiguous is different. Continuous means one after the other. Okay. One finishes, the next one takes over. Then that one finishes, the next one takes over. That is continuity. Contiguity means both of them happening together. Okay, if you see, we go through this example, you will understand. So what are the few keywords? Important keywords are, first one is stimulus. Anything in the environment that produces a response. For example, teacher's question, school bell, red traffic signal. If you see red traffic signal, you will stop. So red traffic signal is a force, a driving force that is producing a response in the person and a loud sound. Next one is, what is response? Response is a reaction shown by an individual after receiving a stimulus. Okay, answering the teacher. If the teacher asks question is a stimulus, answering the teacher is a response. Similarly, standing when the school bell rings, stopping at the red signal, and turning towards a loud sound. What is stimulus response bond? The connection that is formed between a stimulus and the response when they occur together. This is very important. They occurring together is very important. Example, school bell rings, the students assemble. So they are occurring together and there is a bond that is formed between both of them. Okay, that is the stimulus and response bond. Now here we have one important concept called one trial learning. So according to Guthrie, learning will occur after just one successful pairing of stimulus and response. That means it is one shot. Learning will occur in one shot immediately when response occurs along with stimulus, learning will happen. Okay, the response successfully occurs in presence of stimulus, learning takes place. So immediately when the response follows stimulus, learning will takes place. So repetition will strengthen the performance but does not create learning. Remember. Okay, performance. See, if you keep repeating, performance will be improved. Okay, they will be able to perform in the exam, but they will not be able to learn, but it does not guarantee learning. That means repetition is kind of a rote learning. When you mug up things, maybe you will be able to score well in your exams, but you will not learn the concept. So mugging up is kind of is not a good practice. Okay, you will be able to perform well if you mug up, but you will not learn the concept. Okay, learning to examples, learning to switch on a new appliance after one demonstration. So immediately after demonstration, you are switching on the new appliance. Okay, then remembering a shortcut after using it once. Then associating a warning sign with a danger. Warning sign is a stimulus. Sorry, warning sign is a response and danger is a stimulus. Sorry, warning sign, associating a warning sign with danger after one experience. So this warning sign is a stimulus, experience is the response. Okay, so please make this correction. So these are the examples. So let us see one more important concept, habit formation. So habit is a learned behavior or a behavior that has occurred through practice. Okay, that has become automatic through repeated performance. So after multiple practice sessions, the behavior will become automatic. Okay, according to Guthrie, these habits are formed by small stimulus response associations. Okay, complex behavior consists of several simple habits which are linked together. That means small stimulus response will be linked together to form a habit. Simple. Okay. All these will be linked together. Small stimulus response associations will be linked together to form a habit. Driving car, typing a keyboard, playing a musical instrument, and writing neatly. Now, the next important concept is how to break bad habits. Okay, according to Guthrie, how bad habits can be changed? They can be changed by replacing the old stimulus response connection with a new one. So according to him, there are three ways to break the bad habits. First is threshold method. What is threshold method? Introduce unwanted stimulus very gradually. Increase the intensity of the unwanted stimulus slowly. And the learner remains calm and develops a new response. So if you see this with an example, you will understand. So a child is scared of water. Okay. A child is very much scared of water. So in order to remove that fear of water, what one can do? First, water here is an unwanted stimulus according to the child. Okay. Remember the unwanted stimulus here is the water. So how to introduce that unwanted stimulus? First, you have to let the child play near the water before entering the pool. Don't put the child in the water directly. First, make him sit beside the pool and make him play some other games by seeing the water first. Okay, then gradually after he comes to terms with the water, he will be able to get inside the pool. Okay, so water here is an unwanted stimulus which is introduced gradually in the child's life. Next one is fatigue method. Fatigue method means the repetition of unwanted behavior. Repeat the unwanted behavior until the individual becomes tired of performing it. If you see an example, a child is repeatedly banging the bench and making a loud noise in the class. So if the teacher comes and tells the student to stop making the noise, the student wants to make more noise. That is a childish nature. So what the teacher should do? Teacher should allow the child to make noise like that only. Teacher should allow the child to continue. At one point, the child himself will feel tired of banging the bench and he himself will stop. Okay, very simple. That is a fatigue method. Okay, next incompatible response method. Okay, replace the undesirable response with another response. Okay, that cannot occur at the same time. So undesirable response is replaced with one more response. Both of these cannot occur at the same time. So if you see an example, a child is used to biting his nails. Now, if you want to make the child stop biting his nails, what you should do? You should give a stress ball. Okay, that ball which we can press. So what the child will keep pressing the ball and he cannot press the ball and bite his nails at the same time. So he will stop biting. That habit of biting his nails will slowly disappear. That means that bad habit is broken. So here, biting the nails is an undesirable response. Okay, is an undesirable response. Now, how to break this undesirable response? You have to introduce another response which will replace this particular response, and both of them cannot be done at the same time. Very simple. So this another response is the pressing of the stress ball. Very simple. Okay. So this is the incompatible response method. So what are the characteristics of contiguous learning? Learning is based on association. Learning occurs through contiguity. One trial learning is possible and reinforcement is not at all necessary. Behavior depends upon stimulus response association. Then habits consist of small movements. All these small movements when put together only habit will form. Then learning is simple and direct. Environment plays a very important role in learning. Okay, what are the merits of this particular theory? It is simple and easy. It emphasizes the importance of stimulus response association. It is useful in habit formation. It can be applied very easily in classroom teaching. It helps in modification of a child's behavior. It is very useful in counseling sessions. It explains learning in everyday situations. Okay, what are its demerits? It overemphasizes one trial learning. Okay, it ignores the importance of reinforcement, and it gives very little importance to motivation, and it does not explain complex learning adequately. It is based on simple behaviors. It cannot be associated to complex behaviors, and it neglects thinking and reasoning. Okay, it is less suitable for higher cognitive learning. What are the applications? Teaching classroom routines, habit formation, behavior modification, correction of undesirable behaviors, skill learning, and useful in demonstration method, and very useful in practical activities. I hope you find this video useful. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please support me by giving your valuable comments in the comment section, and your comments will give me a lot of motivation to do more and more videos of such kind. Thank you.